Yo, alright, so what's up, you guys? Today we got another little storytelling video, and I want to do another one of these because I'm not the best at them, but they're still pretty fun to do. So, oh, also, let me know down in the comments below. So, if you prefer the mic, like the way that I'm using it right now, I switched up a couple of the settings in the audio, so maybe it won't sound as weird. I don't know, but without that, just let me know. Let's get straight into it, though. So I know you already saw the title and the thumbnail and all that. So today we're gonna be talking and reminiscing about this time that me and a couple of my homies back when we smoked up on this crazy double blunt. And this was the first experience I really had like trying out anything like this, since I was always kind of frugal with my kush consumption. Well, that wasn't until I met my homie Jay. And while this wasn't really like our first time hanging out or anything like that, because I remember way back when, I think it was I think it was freshman year of high school actually. He was kind of the upperclassman crowd, so I was hanging out with them, kicking it with them, and I think it was just me and this other long haired motherfucker named Justin. Me, him, and that kid. We walked out. We went to go smoke cigarettes across the street from the next to the donut shop. And by sneak, y'all, I mean we literally just walked to the other side of the school and walked the fuck out. Like they don't really care. You can just go straight through the doors and then you're out. Just come back like 30 minutes later or whatnot. But this is way before like they had all the security cameras and all that bullshit. But hey, nonetheless, the time I'm gonna be speaking on today happened I think last year, if I'm not mistaken. And it started out like many of our other days. It was just me and Jay, and we were kicking it, smoking up at the lake. And after a little bit, we ended up hitting up a couple of people just to see if anybody knew if there was like any open cribs we could go to, or just anybody that wanted to hang out in general for a little bit. So we waited around, and then after a bit, one of my good friends, Michael, ended up responding saying that he just had left work, like he got off, and it was perfect since this was the 4th of July. And since the sun was starting to set, we ended up going down the highway a little bit and meeting up behind some restaurant, like in the back parking lot or whatever, just to chop it up with him a little bit and see how he was living. And he actually mentioned that he had a couple of people waiting to hang out. So me and Jay, well, Jay I should say, he had a good little bit of tree to blow down. And so we had the idea to have everybody like get together at the rock quarry. And let me tell y'all, this was a legendary spot for us fucking delinquents back then, alright? So I'll throw up a little video on the screen for you guys to check out. Hey y'all, you don't even know. Let me tell y'all, some of the experience I've had here are like low-key just chilling up, getting fucked up, or fucking hoes down there. It was some of the best experience and most fun memories that I have like still in my brain to this day. And this time was definitely no exception. But so by now the time was turning about like 8 o'clock ish, I want to say. And the place looked way different at night. So instead of being in charge of the backseat duty, since Jay had ended up wanting to go grab his girl, I opted to leave in Michael's car to go grab everyone else. So we ended up not being too far, since they stayed right behind Michael's neighborhood, like right across from it. So we drove over there, and it was this dude named Kane and this other chick that he was with apparently. And I had actually known him previously just from seeing him around school and shit like that. But he also had this twin brother that I knew from school, and me and him used to get high as shit in the bathrooms during like lunch periods, just changing periods between class. We used to like jump out and shit. I mean, really whatever just went down. So fast forward to when we get to the spot, and me and Michael had already smoked a couple bowls, since Michael, he always kept this dope little like hand pipe is what I think you call it, but he got it as a gift from his mom or some bullshit. I don't even really remember. But at this point, Jay had sent me a text saying that he was getting closer to the spot, and this happened as soon as we got there. So we were welling out, we were doing burnouts over by the rocks and shit. And this was a dangerous game, since if you didn't hear the first time, we were literally in this like fucking whole mining operation facility. I think that's what it was, like actually, like during the normal times, but that just meant one slip and we were going down a whole fucking cliffside, yo. So after we got done doing that, we parked up to the side, hopped out, and we smoked a little bit, and me and Michael got out with the other two peeps, and I guess they didn't really smoke or anything like that, because Kane and the chick that he brought with them kind of just stayed in the back seat for a little bit. So while they were doing that, the rest of us were talking it up about what we've been up to, drugs we've been partaking in, you could say. And after going in on a few normal blunts, we had a great little idea to carry out. And by we, I mean this little tiny white girl that Jay was dating at the time. And yo, this hoe was a true smoker, y'all. And it was really cool to see because she put some intellectual science into this crazy ass double swisher. And yes, I said swisher. This is back in the day, y'all. We were all smoking white owls, smoking backwoods like some fucking degenerates. But hey, she started rolling up while all this was going down, and they had ended up shooting off fireworks by now. So since we live where all the rich white families stay at, they basically was like some crazy looking goddamn pyrotechnic shows. And we couldn't really see it because the tree line was blocking the view. So we all loaded up and we followed Jay over to this like empty abandoned building area or some shit, I don't know. But we got over there and this blunt was looking fucking beautiful. So we got out, we started playing ASAP Rocky, sparking this shit up, chiefing that shit down. And this mighty little baseball bat was a fucking monstrosity, y'all. This was like some weed weaponry that I've never had the chance to try out before. And I would love to elaborate on what went down after the fact, but other than drowning my fucking sweatshirt in cologne and taking eye drops before getting dropped back off to my place, I mean, to be honest, I don't necessarily really even remember what went down. I just probably spent the rest of the night playing Call of Duty and being my dick, so yeah. I'm gonna end it right there, but thank you all that are here listening to these little stories and shit. Be cool how y'all be cool. I'm out. Peace, y'all.